On this edition of Lexington Now, an update on Town Branch Commons, parks, upcoming outdoor programming, and the library is open once again. I'm Neil Noah and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of April 26, 2021. The Town Branch Commons project is going full steam ahead, and we caught up with project manager Brandy Peacher for an update.
It's springtime and our contractors are moving full steam ahead through the heart of downtown. Construction is actively underway adjacent to the Lexington Center, and of course the Convention Center also has active construction as well. So if you drive by, you'll see a lot of activity going on, and oftentimes our contractor, Pace Contracting, and the Lexington Center's contractor, Messer Construction, are sharing the same footprint. So they are working side by side and sometimes right in line with each other as they try to complete both of these projects on time. And they're doing well, and we're making sure that both projects continue to move forward. So if you come down and you drive by the Lexington Center site, you'll be able to see the activity. The trail is actually piecing together nicely along the stretch between Mary Todd Lincoln House and Broadway, and you'll see the trail being intermittently completed. We're still having to maintain construction entrances for Messer's access to the Convention Center. So again, an example of how our two projects are working together. As you continue on down Vine Street, as you head east, a lot of what you've already seen is being refined between Broadway and Limestone, and a lot of the detail work is now happening. Our stonemasons are coming in, they're installing the signature limestone walls, and those we're really excited about. It is a signature feature that will be along the entire length of the project on Vine Street and Midland Avenue. Those walls were inspired by our dry stacked limestone walls you see in the rural areas. But the ones downtown obviously don't look the same. They are a contemporary take on our historic items that you see out in the bluegrass. So take a look for those. They are separating the bike and pedestrian facilities, the pathways in downtown. What you'll also see, the new lights going in, the installation of stones into our planting areas and our plant beds, and making way and preparing space for our bioswales. And those bioswales are those items we've talked about in the past, which are very exciting. They are a feature that will collect rainwater off of the roadway and treat that water and put it back into our system in a more clean, responsible way. So we're excited about all of the water features, the bioswales, the trees, the plantings that will be going in later this fall along Vine Street. The project is also now underway on Midland Avenue. And Midland Avenue will have a similar feel with the same rock walls, the same lush landscaping, but you will now have a path that is combined for bikers and pedestrians. That will be a 14-foot wide path, and along it you will have more generous space for plantings that you don't necessarily have on Vine Street. So it should be a nice change along the path as it begins to shape up. What's also exciting about Midland Avenue, that's where you'll start to have a few water features. So recirculating water fountains will be installed in 3 locations on Midland Avenue, and those are soon to be underway. So over the next 12 months, you'll really start to see this project shape up as we continue on Vine and Midland Avenue. And again, the whole project will be completed as planned by the end of 2022.
Parks and Recreation is readying its slate of outdoor programming, including new options and some returning favorites. Here's Kenneth Black.
Programs we've got coming up, we have a weekly series called Lunch in the Parks, where we'll be going around to different parks throughout the city and offering programs such as fitness. We do yoga. We'll have just some games and general recreation items for people to come out for a brief period of time during the midday and kind of decompress from work and relax a little bit. We've got intro to fishing programs where we bring out poles and tackle and show people how to set up our rods and reels, how to maintenance and set up all of your gear, to conduct fishing and then actually give them a chance to get on the water a little bit. We do an intro to canoeing program where we bring out all of our boats, PFDs, and paddles. We get people out on Jacobson Lake and we teach them basics of water safety, how to paddle, how to operate the canoes, in general considerations for future trips like river trips or things like that. We have some outdoor skills programs that we do where people come out and they learn a basic skill like knot tying or how to use a map and compass for orienteering or how to identify animal tracks and track animals in the wild, as well as several of our nature education programs, identifying our spring wildflowers, all of our tree species that we have in our park, and just generally trying to educate people about the nature and wildlife that they find themselves in. Our newest program will be the Lunch in the Parks program. And with that, we're partnering with community providers to bring in people from our communities that have local businesses and local startup programs to come out and teach the course in conjunction with us at our parks. So not only are we reaching out to some parks that haven't seen a lot of programming lately, we're, like I said, forming new partnerships to offer a new kind of program to our community participants. Most of our programs are listed as all-age programming, and if you go through our website and do our registration online, you'll be able to see exactly what age ranges are if they are given for any of our programs. We do try to keep them as open as possible. Some of the skills classes and some of the more intensive like backpacking classes, we do have age limits, and that's for the safety and enjoyment of the child and other participants. But for the most part, we do try to accommodate all ages with the programs that we do. Currently right now, to ensure that we're following our COVID guidelines and protocols, we are requesting that people register for every program. If you go to the lexingtonky.gov website, you can go into recreation and find either under parks, you can find it under natural areas, you can find it under outdoor programs, my program, and you can go from there into the WebTrack portal to register for any of the programs that we currently have available. So currently our operational protocol is that we have a limit of 10 people per program. So we're hoping to increase our size soon as we can, but for right now we're asking people to limit themselves to no more than 10 persons per program. You can register by yourself or 2, 3, 4, up to 10 at a time if you so choose. Our programs aren't typically designed for a group orientation for the majority of what we have. Our website hosts predominantly all the information over our programs. I'll give you a breakdown and description as well as a point of contact for each program and who's running it. You can, for most programs regarding natural areas and parks, you can either call McConnell Springs Park or Raven Run. We're the two areas that do most of the programming there. For everything else, it would be follow the website and determine who's in charge of those programs, because we have a lot of divisions. If there's any programs that people want to see that maybe aren't advertised on the website or that they're curious about, they can send myself an email or an email to the main parks folder, and we will try to evaluate those programs and see what we can offer. We're always looking for new ideas and we're always looking for ways to serve the public. So if you have those ideas, please bring them to us. We're more than happy to sit down and look at anything that people are interested in doing.
The library is open once again after this.
So I can safely fly out of Lexington Airport to go see my grandson,
because I like grocery shopping and going out shopping with my daughters.
So I can feel safe when I go shopping or go to the grocery.
In memory of my husband, Bill McCann, who was a community leader, and he would have supported this cause.
Help me and wear yours too.
Help me and wear a mask too.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Over a year ago, Lexington's public library system temporarily shut its doors due to the pandemic. It's now reopening. Here's Rob Parmley.
So we closed on Friday, March 13th of 2020, and we were closed essentially until July when we were opened for curbside service here at Central. We had been running curbside service from July of 2020 until last week when we opened up for in-person service. Our hours of operation are currently from 11 to 6 p.m. And that is at all locations. So what we've done is kind of condensed the library. We're doing some remodeling on the second floor, so it's currently closed to the public. But we brought down a lot of our high circulating items. So the adult DVD collection is down here as far as feature films. We have children's DVDs, both feature films and nonfiction. Those are out in the atrium area. We also have all of the new books on this floor. So new fiction for adults and teen and children's, new fiction and nonfiction. We brought down some board books, some golden books. Holds are here. We're also taking Kentucky room reservations. So if you wanted to get in your genealogy or you need to do some grants research, that is available. Friends is also open. So by appointment, so if you wanted to come in and browse, if you need to pick up some books for gifts or something like that, you can call them and they'll come in and set up an appointment with you. We're also offering our digital services, which are available 24/7. So if individuals are not comfortable coming into the library, they can go to our homepage and go to our collections and then go to our downloadable resources. You can get magazines, you can get books, you can get basic or audio. So those are all available. And also we continue to provide curbside service. Again, so if you don't feel comfortable coming into the location or it's just a real quick thing, you can give us a call or you can text and we'll bring the books right out to you on Main Street. We still have computer services available. Like I said, what we wanted to do is try to provide the same experience that we did pre-pandemic, just on one floor. We have 3 computers on the first floor, 2 30-minute terminals and 1 15-minute terminal. So people can come in and do any kind of paperwork or last-minute things, check their email. We offer free printing right now, free copies as well. Our fax scan services are also available to the public. So again, while we are a little bit more condensed than we were, we still try to provide the same services. And if you need a book off the 2nd or 4th floor, one of our staff will go up, pick it up and bring it down to you. So the library in that sense is continuing to operate on all floors. If you could look around, you'll see that we have barriers up for staff. We have the stickers on the floor for social distancing. We have the acrylics up. Everybody's required to wear a mask. We're also limiting the number of people in our building. Right now it's at 10, but we'll probably be moving that up at some point. We just wanted to see how that was going to go. So those are some of the protocols that we have in place. And again, washing your hands hourly and things of that nature, wearing gloves if you want to. All of the protocols that have been in place basically since the start of the pandemic are still in effect. So again, with all of the other safety protocols we have in place, individuals can still use checkout if they don't want to interact with one of the staff here. They just simply go in, type in their library card, their PIN number, and check out their books, and then they're out the door. For more information, you can always go to our website, which is www.lexpublib.org, or just simply type into Google Lexington Public Library. We're the first one.
What's your green dot? Don Runyon tells us about the National Anti-Violence Campaign and how you can get involved.
Hi, I'm Dawn, a Community Green Dot Facilitator for the City of Lexington. Green Dot is a national violence prevention strategy that is proven to reduce rates of intimate partner violence and child abuse in schools and communities. It's a simple program that uses small actions to help make a difference for someone who may be in harm's way. Rates of intimate partner violence are already higher than the national average in Kentucky, but together we can do something to end that. You can help end that. You may have noticed yard signs popping up throughout your neighborhood or seen posts on Facebook or Instagram asking, "What's your green dot?" These are from people and organizations who have already decided to do their part to help make our community safer. By learning how to be active bystanders, they're doing their part to help make Lexington a city where domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse are no longer tolerated. We're inviting you to be a part of Green Dot Lexington too. Whether it's at your work, your place of worship, or even with a group of friends, we can provide a short training to prepare you to help make choices to make a positive outcome for someone that you know and care about. To learn how you can help make your community safer, visit us on our website at lexingtonky.gov/green dot. And like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Green Dot Lexington.
Most urban county government meetings continue to meet virtually, and we bring most of these meetings to you live. Check out our website for the most accurate and up-to-date coverage of city business. And we continue to keep you up to date on how the city is handling the pandemic via our official COVID-19 response site, including testing and vaccination sites. Simply click on the banner at the top of our homepage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media, check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.